Hello, everyone. Well, talking about technology in the classroom invites us to analyze the standards that provide a roadmap for helping students become empowered learners. The ISTE standards, the standards emitted by the International Society for Technology in Education, ISTE, are standards for the use, application, and implementation of technology in the classroom. For this module, I'm asking you to read this document that you see on the screen, which is the ISTE Educator Standards. This document is going to offer you some ideas as to which are the 7 different standards that as teachers we are expected to develop in order to assess, assist, and help our students become better users of technology. Remember that using technology in the classroom is not only about just using Kahoot, Padlet, and other digital tools, but it's about making informed decisions and understanding when it is important and necessary to use technology and when we can just teach without it, right? So the ISTE standards for educators propose 7 different indicators. So we are invited to analyze our role as learners, leaders, citizens, collaborators, designers, facilitators, and analysts. As you can see, you can download here the entire document, or you can simply click on the plus sign to see the indicators within each one of the standards. So the learner standards invites educators to continually improve their practice by learning from and with others and exploring proven and promising practices that leverage technology to improve student learning. So the indicators are: educators set professional learning goals to explore and apply pedagogical approaches made possible by technology and reflect on their effectiveness. Pursue professional interests by creating and actively participating. As you can see, when you hover over one of the words that are marked, you're going to have additional information as to how to develop this indicator and thus develop the standard. In local and global learning networks, so you can take a look at this. So my invitation for you teachers is to read this document carefully and to try to be critical of your own work and assess yourself. Which of the standards do you meet already? Because I'm sure you meet some of them, but which of the standards do you think you could still work on? So please do this exercise and bring it ready for class. Also, I would like you to go into the second document, which is the ISTE standards for students. So just as there are standards for teachers, there are standards for students. But for us, in order to help our students develop their standards, we have to also develop ours. So as you can see, this is kind of a cyclical exercise. So in the student standards, there are some differences here. We have empowered learner, digital citizen, knowledge constructor, innovative designer, computational thinker, creative communicator, and global collaborator. So my invitation for you here is, once again, you can open up the different standards here and the different indicators. If you hover over, you're going to still see some more information, but here there is an additional resource, and it is a video. So you are going to access the YouTube channel of ISTE, and you are going to see videos of what it means to have, for example, what it means to articulate and set personal learning goals, etc., etc. However, as you might imagine, this is a whole universe. This is a lot of information, so I do not expect you to consume all of this information right now. What I expect you to do is to get an idea by reading probably the different indicators and kind of thinking about your students and which ones of these standards do you think are more urgent for your learners and which ones you think you could be helping them develop. So for example, you think, okay, I just want them to be empowered learners and digital citizens. What would I have to do for that? And then later in another course, you can help them become knowledge constructors, etc., etc. So I just wanted to reflect, use this information to reflect about the different actions that are expected from us as teachers and from our students as learners in order to insert ourselves in this teaching with technology paradigm. As you can see, this is not a language learning exercise. This is something for every class, so we can think about the development of these standards throughout the curriculum and not only in your English class. Okay, everyone, so I hope this was informative and I can wait to have this discussion with you in class.